In May 2025, Russia's military activities near the Finnish border surged dramatically, prompting serious alarm across NATO and bordering nations. Multiple independent sources have confirmed a sweeping expansion of Russian troop deployments and military infrastructure in close proximity to alliance territory. Recent satellite imagery captures the swift transformation of border areas into fortified zones, signaling a strategic pivot that analysts say cannot be ignored. New military structures and deployment patterns indicate more than routine exercises. In Kamenka, just 60 kilometers from Finland, over 130 newly erected tents now dot the landscape, likely designed to accommodate upwards of 2,000 personnel. Further evidence of a comprehensive buildup comes from Petrozavodsk, where construction crews have been busy assembling several expansive armored vehicle storage facilities. One site already holds 3 massive warehouses, with a 4th nearing completion. In the north, previously dormant Soviet-era bases are roaring back to life. At Severomorsk, too, helicopters believed to be Mi-8 or Mi-17 models, long associated with rapid troop deployment and supply missions, are now stationed near runways. Meanwhile, Olynya Air Base, historically linked to strategic bomber operations over Ukraine, is once again active. These patterns suggest that the Kremlin is re-establishing forward operating capabilities across its western frontier. This aggressive expansion follows Finland's NATO membership in 2023, which extended the alliance's land border with Russia by more than 1,300 kilometers. According to Western intelligence, the Kremlin's moves appear calculated, aimed at reasserting influence in Northern Europe and restoring lost military ground following the Ukraine war. Sources close to NATO indicate that Russia's current restructuring efforts may eventually accommodate tens of thousands of troops, supported by newly upgraded logistics hubs, command centers, and rail infrastructure designed for high-speed mobilization. Senior military officials have issued stark warnings. U.S. General Christopher Cavally noted that Russia is replenishing its forces at a rate that exceeds previous forecasts, raising concerns about the strategic balance in Europe's north. These developments not only revive memories of Russia's prelude to invading Ukraine in 2022, but also fuel speculation about future intentions regarding the Arctic or Baltic regions. Kremlin spokespeople insist that the redeployments are a sovereign response to NATO's enlargement and deny any hostile objectives. President Vladimir Putin has publicly rejected claims of a military threat, asserting that Russia's activities are defensive in nature. However, the visible concentration of assets near Finland suggests otherwise. The nature of the equipment being moved, particularly transport helicopters and armored units, hints at preparations for swift tactical action, not just deterrence. This mounting tension follows Finland and Sweden's recent NATO accessions, moves driven largely by Moscow's aggression in Ukraine. In response, both Nordic countries have strengthened their military frameworks. Finland, for example, now hosts a new NATO command center in Lapland, symbolizing its integration into the alliance's collective defense system. But many experts fear that the scale and urgency of Russia's mobilization could be a calculated attempt to probe NATO's unity, and possibly its willingness to invoke Article 5 in the event of provocation. The transformation underway along the Finnish border illustrates the rapidly changing security architecture of Northern Europe. With fortified bases, growing troop concentrations, and upgraded transport links, Russia is reshaping its western flank into a powerful staging ground. While the Kremlin may present this as a response to NATO's posture, the implications go much deeper. The region is entering a period of heightened confrontation, and for many in the West, the warning signs echo the ones that were tragically underestimated in early 2022.